Hi everyone, I'm Kelly Thacker, currently an Associate Director at Indiana University and a proud 2005 Kansas State alumni of the College Student Personnel Program. I just wanted to take a few minutes to share some of my experiences from graduate school with you in hopes of making your experience at Kansas State as memorable as possible. What do I wish I would have known about life after graduate school? Really, the one thing that surprised me the most was really about how I had to organize my time differently. It was just really interesting to me after being in college for almost 7 years and really having a college schedule that now working full time, I really had to find time after 5 p.m. to be able to get all the things done that I needed to get done. The other thing that I'd say that I wish I would have known about life after graduate school is really about that personal work-life balance. We talk about it a lot, everybody talks about it, but it's really your responsibility to make sure that you're building in that personal time and that you're not at work till all hours of the evening. If you're going to work in student affairs and housing, especially for any number of years in your career, it's really important that you be able to role model these types of work-life balance challenges that some of your staff may face in your own life to really help them throughout their experience. And if you're not balanced for yourself, then it's really hard to try and encourage your staff to be that way as well. What skills most benefit me in my current role today and in my daily work life? Really, that for me is having a theory to practice mentality and using that to address problems and issues as they arise. I'm constantly responding to student issues and staff needs in my role today, and really having theory as a foundation has helped in that process. It's also helped to guide me in my decision making and really provide a firm foundation. In addition, having the experiences of being able to practice those theories and utilize case studies within my coursework was really beneficial. The other thing that I'd say is a really key skill that has benefited me is the administrative skills development that I got while in graduate school and that I've continued to continue to develop after graduate school. Not everyone has strong administrative skills, and that's something that I've really learned in supervising staff and also working to train staff. And for me, that's really what separates a good student affairs practitioner from a great one. It's sometimes expected that we work to deal with people and work one-on-one with them, but it's not always expected that we have good administrative skills, and that can really set you apart from the rest of your colleagues in the future. What about my K-State experience prepared me well for future positions? Really the ability to be involved in various levels of decision making and really get to see inside a student affairs housing administration. I had the opportunity to be a part of the Jardine redevelopment project, which was really beneficial for me and my understanding of how housing operations work. K-State valued the ability for graduate staff to be at the table and to get the student perspective, and I was really lucky enough to see kind of the behind the scenes in how those decisions were made. And now as a housing administrator myself, I try to give those experiences to the graduate staff that I work with. So I really very much appreciated the ability to get a glimpse behind the scenes. What advice would I give for current and incoming grads? Try new things and don't be afraid to make mistakes. That's the best advice that I can give to you. Graduate school is really a time for you to explore what the profession has to offer, and if your profession is not student affairs and higher education, take that opportunity to really explore more about your profession. And it's a great time to test new things out and to make mistakes and to grow. That's what really graduate school is all about, learning and growing. What do I wish I would have known then that I didn't know about my graduate experiences is how quickly the time will fly by. Despite the fact that I was at Kansas State for 3 years, I decided to pursue my doctoral coursework after my graduate coursework. Still, the time flew by, and don't let yourself get into the habit of saying, well, I'm going to do that next week or I'll do that next year, because it goes by very, very quickly. So make sure that you take every opportunity to experience all that K-State has to offer. Is there something specific that I wish I would have done at Kansas State that I didn't do? No, I really can't think of something. I tried to think about it, and my motto in graduate school was really to go out there and explore and test out a variety of experiences and opportunities, and I really feel that I stayed true to that. The best thing that I did while at Kansas State was I had the opportunity to study abroad with the Fulbright Hays program for a summer, And that was an amazing opportunity because I really got to go and explore what other higher education programs and what higher education systems mean in other countries. And that's really helped to make me a better professional in the field and really helped to provide me a better understanding of student affairs. Suggestions or recommendations for practicum sites. I really found that my practicum experience at in both the athletic department and the leadership studies program were extremely beneficial. They were both areas of student affairs that I really didn't see myself going into professionally, but I wanted to get opportunities and experiences that I felt would set me apart from the rest of my colleagues. And in fact, that's exactly what happened. When I went to look for jobs, those two experiences really stood out for a lot of the employers, and so I was able to speak about the skills that I learned and how I saw both of those departments as being valuable parts of the college student experience. How do I sum up my K-State experience? Life-changing. There's really no other way to describe it. My experiences at Kansas State really helped to make me the person and the student affairs professional that I am today. And I always remember my time fondly at Kansas State, and I really hope that you enjoy your graduate experience as much as I enjoyed mine. Go Cats!